Have you ever looked around your home and wondered where all your amazing gadgets came from? What if I told you that some of the coolest things you use every single day were not invented for Earth at all? Instead, they were designed for a place with no air, no gravity, and extreme temperatures. That's right, outer space. From a rocket ship to your kitchen counter. Brilliant minds solving giant problems created inventions too useful to keep only for astronauts. They had to be shared with everyone right here on Earth. Think about the last time you used a cordless tool. Maybe it was a drill to hang a picture or a small vacuum to clean up a mess. How incredible is that much power without a cord? That freedom wasn't made for our living rooms. It was made for the moon. Apollo astronauts needed a way to collect rock samples from the lunar surface. They couldn't plug a drill into a wall up there. They needed something powerful, portable, completely self-contained. Enter the first high-powered, battery-operated tools. A tool without a tether sparked a revolution. NASA scientists and companies built a special motor for a lunar drill. It had to be lightweight but strong, and its battery had to last. When astronauts returned, engineers brought the tech back to Earth. They adapted it for hospitals, homes, and workshops. Let's talk about something you probably used last night: your bed. Have you ever snuggled into a pillow or a mattress that seemed to perfectly mold to the shape of your head and body? That wonderfully squishy, slow-rising material is called memory foam. It feels like a little bit of magic, doesn't it? But this magic wasn't created for a better night's sleep here on Earth. It was invented by NASA in the 1960s to solve a very serious problem for astronauts and test pilots. The problem was how to keep them safe and comfortable during the intense forces of liftoff and re-entry into Earth's atmosphere. It's a material born from the need for ultimate safety. Imagine blasting off in a rocket. The G-forces, or the force of gravity and acceleration, are incredibly strong. Regular cushions just weren't good enough. So, NASA scientists developed a special material, originally called temper foam, that could absorb massive amounts of shock. It was designed to evenly distribute the weight and pressure of an astronaut's body. The foam had a unique quality. It would slowly return to its original shape, remembering its form. So, the next time you lay your head on a memory foam pillow or sink into a comfy mattress, you are experiencing a piece of space-age innovation. Okay, let's move from the bedroom back to your cleaning closet. We already talked about cordless tools, but let's zoom in on one of the most popular ones: the cordless vacuum. Think about how easy it is to grab one and quickly clean up Crumb's pet hair that mess the kids just made. No plugging in a heavy machine, no tripping over cords, just a simple, lightweight tool that gets the job done. This convenience feels so modern. But the idea for this gadget didn't come from a cleaning company. It came from the moon. When the Apollo astronauts were getting ready to explore the lunar surface, they had a unique problem. They needed to collect samples of moon dust rocks. How do you drill into a rock on the moon without making a huge mess and without a giant power cord? NASA developed a powerful battery-operated drill. So they invented a portable, self-contained vacuum to store lunar soil securely. After Apollo, Black & Decker realized the motor tech could work at home. In 1979, they launched the Dustbuster, a vintage handheld cordless vacuum. That small vacuum in your kitchen or garage is a descendant of lunar tools. Do you wear glasses? Or maybe you have a favorite pair of sunglasses you take everywhere. Have you ever noticed how tough the lenses are? You might accidentally drop them or wipe them with your shirt, yet they stay surprisingly clear and free of tiny scratches. This isn't just because glass has gotten better. It's because your glasses are likely coated with a special invisible shield that was first developed to protect the visors of astronaut helmets. Keeping things clear and scratch-free is a very big deal in space. Imagine you are an astronaut on a spacewalk. Your helmet visor is your only window to the universe. It protects you from the harsh vacuum of space, deadly radiation, tiny, fast-moving particles of space dust. A scratch on that visor could obscure your vision at a critical moment, making it difficult to perform repairs or even find your way back to the airlock. NASA needed a way to make the plastic visors on their helmets extremely durable and scratch-resistant. To solve this, NASA developed a special coating technology. They worked with a company to create a thin, transparent layer of a carbon-based material, similar to diamond, that could be applied to the plastic visors. This coating made the surface incredibly hard and slick. It protected visors from the scratches and dings that would otherwise happen. After its success in the space program, this technology was licensed to an eyewear company. So, every time you put on your glasses and see the world clearly, You can thank the brilliant engineers who were focused on protecting an astronaut's view of the stars. It might seem like a huge leap for an invention to go from a NASA laboratory to your living room. How does it actually happen? The process is fascinating and is a key reason why space exploration benefits all of us. NASA's main job is not to make consumer products. Its job is to explore and push the boundaries of science and engineering. They aim to achieve incredible things, sending humans to the moon, robots to Mars. In solving these challenges, they invent thousands of new technologies, materials, and processes. But NASA has a special rule. These inventions should be shared to benefit the public. This process is called technology transfer. When NASA develops a new piece of technology, like the special foam for astronaut seats, or the scratch-resistant coating for helmets, they don't just lock the plans away in a vault. Through the technology transfer program, NASA looks for ways these inventions can be used in other industries. They patent the technologies, then license them to private companies. That lets a company pay for the right to use NASA's invention to create a commercial product. It's a win-win. The company gets cutting-edge tech to build a new product. The public gets to enjoy the benefits. Think of it like a recipe. A NASA scientist might create a brand new recipe for a super lightweight, strong rocket material. Once the rocket is built, that recipe is made available. A sporting goods company might see it and imagine a stronger, lighter tennis racket. A medical equipment company might imagine a better prosthetic leg. The original space invention finds new life in different fields, creating jobs and better products. We've talked about some famous examples like memory foam and cordless tools, but space technology is all around us in ways we might never guess. These inventions are like unseen heroes, quietly working in the background to make our lives safer, healthier, and more efficient. For instance, think about the food you buy at the supermarket. HACCP, hazard analysis and critical control points. HACCP was developed by NASA. They needed astronaut food to be 100% free of bacteria or toxins. Another invisible hero is the tech inside your smartphone camera. CMOS sensors, small, high-quality image sensors, perfected at NASA's Jet Propulsion Laboratory. Scientists needed smaller, lighter, energy-efficient cameras for spacecraft. They couldn't use the big, power-hungry cameras of the time. Now it's in billions of devices: phones, webcams, and medical imaging devices. Even firefighter safety is connected to space. Breathing equipment firefighters wear uses tech first developed for astronauts. NASA created lightweight, reliable air tanks and breathing systems, principles that became SCBA for first responders. So, the next time you hear about a mission to Mars, a new telescope peering into the deep universe, astronauts living on the International Space Station, remember that it's not just happening up there. It's happening for you too. The drive to explore the unknown is one of humanity's most powerful forces. It pushes us to be smarter, more creative, and more collaborative. It forces us to solve problems that seem impossible. And in doing so, we invent the future, not just for the astronauts who bravely venture into the void, but for every single person back on Earth. The story of space technology in our homes is the story of human curiosity. It starts with a big question. Can we walk on the moon? Can we see the surface of Mars? Can we understand the birth of stars? To answer these questions, we have to invent new tools, new materials, and new ways of thinking. These inventions, born from a need to survive and explore in the harshest environment imaginable, turn out to be incredibly useful for making life better, safer, and more fun right here. A scratch-resistant coating for a helmet visor becomes clear glasses for a child. A seat cushion for a pilot becomes a comfortable bed for a grandparent. This is the true, lasting value of space exploration. It is an investment in our own future. It inspires a new generation of scientists, engineers, and dreamers. The universe is, in a very real way, in your hands.